right, you know that I got it. That's all I really got to say. I raise it up another level when the bright lights come on. Let's play, baby. The blood in my veins runs ice cold. Clutch is number 23. Wherever I go, that's the main event. I'm used to all eyes on me.
From one of the best ballparks you'll find in the sport, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight, the first of this quick two-game series between the Detroit Tigers and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Detroit have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Chris Archer will be on the mound for the Buccos. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Josh Harrison stands in, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Josh Harrison.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's Jordy Mercer now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs with good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, Dero, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners, but you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
The 1-2. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Detroit. Well, guys, this is a team having a bit of a rough go this year, but they've looked particularly hapless out there lately. Losers of 5 straight coming into this one.
Matty V, that's what happens sometimes when you get in these losing streaks. 5 consecutive games they've dropped already. They want to try to turn this thing around right now.
And he's going to make it there, barely, as he's into second base with a double.
They come out of the gates being aggressive at the plate, and it's paid off for them. A single and now a double. Runners at second and third with all kinds of momentum on their side. A base hit scores 2. We'll see if they can cash them in.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is up and in, ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. The 1-1 home. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte the catch. Now here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Into the box, Nicholas Castellanos. And the Tigers trying to make this first inning even bigger here. First pitch on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Oh, 1 pitch on its way down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. With that, let's get you a look at the starting 9 for the Tigers. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup and one thing jumps out. The fact that there is a ton of swing and miss up and down the lineup. They lead the league in strikeouts, and I'll tell you what, could become a big problem today if this guy's hitting the outside corner.
Up next steps Kristen Stewart, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. That's lifted the other way out to left. Dickerson's after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Tigers get 1 here on 2 hits in the inning. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Tigers lead it 1-0. Matthew Boyd is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Detroit. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 9 in his last 3 starts, and he has to do a lot better. This guy isn't that bad of a pitcher, but one of the keys, he needs to start limiting the number of hits and to limit the number of base on balls. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn things around in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Kevin Kramer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Swing, and he pops him up. There to take it is Mercer for the first out. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. Mercer is there. 2 gone.
Batting third, the center fielder, Starling Marte.
Here's Starling Marte. Lifetime numbers against Matt Boyd. He's 3 for 9. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead 0-1. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Pirates are down on just 4 pitches. It remains 1-0. At the plate, Nico Goodrum. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line.
Left fielder, Nico Goodrum.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And we're fortunate enough to watch one of the best outfielders in the game. The Gold Glover resides in left field. Can go back on balls as easily as go in on balls. Strong, accurate throwing arm. Look for him to make a play today.
Coming to the plate now, Jeimer Candelario. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. 0-1 the count. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
To short, hit hard, played on the backhand, in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting 8, the catcher, Reggie Coley.
So striding in, Reggie Coley. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And it's gone as they add still another. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And it's given Detroit a 2-0 lead.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
The pitcher, Matthew.
Into the box now,
Boyd.
Matthew Boyd. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
Hit back up the middle. And the pitcher Devers got himself a base hit.
Well, you never want to give up a hit to an opposing pitcher, but when you give one up to an AL pitcher, it's downright annoying. Can't let it get to you, though.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Josh Harrison. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. From the stretch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1 for the Tigers, and it comes on this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second, and it's now 2-0 Tigers. Josh Bell the next to hit. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Stewart has a beat on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And let's focus on former Triple Crown winner Miguel Cabrera. He's dabbled all over the diamond, from outfield to third base, and has seemed to have found a home at first base. Everybody who plays this game wants to get a knock, to get on first base, to just be able to pick his brain on how he goes about it.
Stepping into the box, Melky Cabrera. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Back up the middle. Mercer has it. On to first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away.
Batting 6, the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the right-handed hitting Francisco Cervelli. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli.
1 strike.
The 1-2. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. They're still down. It's 2-0. Striding in, Jordy Mercer will start things off in the inning for Detroit. He'll be followed by Miguel Cabrera waiting on deck.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
In now, Miguel Cabrera. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Marte going back, and that one is gone. So a solo shot off the bat of Miguel Cabrera. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Tigers take a 3-0 lead.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
The right fielder, number 9.
Nick Castellanos now.
Castellanos.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Stepping in now, Kristen Stewart, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. One strike now from Archer. Hit hard to short. To Frazier at the bag. Relay to Bell. The double play, and that's how the inning ends. But the Tigers do strike for 1 on the solo home run by Miguel Cabrera. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 3-0 Tigers. Digging in now, Colin Moran. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat and out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own. Could be a big inning if this continues.
Into the box, Chris Archer, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center, and that's going to fall for a base hit. And that'll plate the run from second as the lead shrinks to 1 at 3-2 now. And now time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Up next for the Buccos, Kevin Kramer. It was a flyout for him to start the home first. Here's the first pitch to him. That's lifted the other way out to left. Goodrum is after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, no one fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Ready for another chance? Corey Dickerson. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line towards center field. Stewart is there. 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 6, Starling.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Standing in now, Josh Bell, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Ground ball foul down the left side. Archer over at second. Marte on at first with 2 down. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Goodrum going back, and this one bounds around against the wall. And the second run will score as the lead will change hands now at 4-3.
They say when it rains it pours, and it's pouring out there right now. Drives in 2 more with that shot, making it 4 runs in the inning. This inning is starting to get away from him.
Here's Melky Cabrera. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Go in time, and they stop the bleeding as the side is retired. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Pirates 4 and the Tigers 3. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the Tigers.
So coming to the plate, Niko Goodrum. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And that one's wet. Bounced right into the Allegheny. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first home run of the season, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way. And there are some pitchers that pitchers think are pitchers' pitches, and you don't get that, and it puts you in a bad spot. And you could tell that it affected him. He was fuming, and he really wanted that last pitch. And the result, he lost focus and made another bad pitch.
The batter, the third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. One strike now from Archer. Slapped hard the opposite way. Dickerson is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The catcher, number 4, Reggie Coley.
Now at the plate, Reggie Coley. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
In now, Matthew Boyd. And they will have him bunting with 1 away as he gets this one down. On to first, and there are 2 down.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Josh.
Back to the top of the order now, and the ever versatile Josh Harrison digs in. First pitch of the at bat, and this is taken outside for ball 1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the Tigers are able to knock things up thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. All even now at 4 apiece. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Here comes the first pitch. swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes now.
The 1-2. Hit in the air to center field. Moving under it, Stewart. 1 down.
Now batting.
Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Tigers organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. Into the box now, Colin Moran. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Tight game here early on. 4-4 the score here in inning number 4. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there.
Now
the best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Adam Frazier. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Well, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Into the box, Chris Archer. And there he goes towards second. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And now Harrison will look this one in to retire the side. So a good job for him there to bounce back after giving up 4 last time around. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. And we are tied 4-4. Ready for another shot now. Jordy Mercer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Jordy Mercer.
First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
That misses, and we're even at 2 and 2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Lifted down the line in left. But this will land untouched. Hard hit ball to second. To his left, Frazier. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game. And boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Miguel Cabrera. He went deep last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. Liner towards second. And that is through into right field for a single.
That pitcher's got to be shaking his head right now. You got to tip your cap right there. I'm still always impressed when offensive players are able to come out of the zone and still be able to make hard contact.
Standing in now, Nicholas Castellanos, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Here it comes, 1-0. Line drive to left. Dickerson is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Into the box now, Kristen Stewart. And he lays off there, 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Frazier has got it, and the side is retired. 1 left for Detroit. To the bottom of the 5th, halfway home, all even at 4. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Kevin Kramer as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. First pitch on its way. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. That almost left the stadium. That's in the deep seats. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year. As they will take the lead here, it's now a 5-4 ball game. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying. Dero, the hitter's on point, the pitchers are making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate. And this offense, both offenses, are taking advantage.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the pitch. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
In now, Starling Marte. Fouled away. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Fouled off. He'll try again. 1-2. Sent out to straightaway center field. Stewart giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The first baseman, number 55, Josh Bell.
So 2 gone here in the Pirates' 5th, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. First pitch of the at-bat. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. 2 out, nobody on. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. 5 innings complete. It's now 5-4 Pittsburgh. Digging in, Niko Goodrum. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far.
Niko Goodrum.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think you could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is going to the plate, just pulling the trigger on everything.
And it's 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
The 1-1 is a slider taken for a ball.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
To 2-2 now.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. But this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jeimer Candelario. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line, and that's a fair ball heading out toward the 320 sign in right. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They've tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble. They might be buying some time to let the relievers get a few more pitches in before they give him the hook.
Stepping up to the plate, Reggie Coley, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. Candelario, the runner at second with 1 away. Liner in there for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
John Hicks will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and 1 out in the inning. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Comes set with the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Working for the punch out and the offering. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Pittsburgh leads this one 5-4. Drew Verhagen enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for the Tigers, Number 54, Drew Verhagen.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Melky Cabrera. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Melky.
Here comes the first pitch. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Taken in by Mercer, and that's the first out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Stepping in, Francisco Cervelli. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And now the second pitch of the inning is hit in the air to center. Stewart is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, Colin Moran.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Colin Moran. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air out toward left. Goodrum has a read on it, and that retires the side. So they go down without a whimper here. 7th inning coming up. Bucks out in front, 5-4. Back here in Pittsburgh, it's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one. But before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. So back at the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Josh Harrison will stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Richard Rodriguez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. First pitch on its way. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Pitch on the way. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The shortstop, Jordy Mercer.
Next up for Detroit, Jordy Mercer. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there. And he lays off for ball 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Count is 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double.
The batter, the first baseman, Miguel.
So striding forward now, Miguel Cabrera. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 on its way. Fastball called for strike 2.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. The 0-2 once more. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Fouled away. Here's the 1-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Into the box, Nicholas Castellanos, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Right there at the belt. 1-2 now. Grounded slowly to the left side. Kramer is up with it. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Tigers lead 1. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Daniel Stump is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Daniel Stump.
Digging in and looking for more, Adam Frazier. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
The second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Now here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. Stewart patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Lonnie Chisenhall will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Lonnie Chisenhall.
Hard liner to center field. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Stepping in now, Kevin Kramer. Pulled toward right center field. Stewart on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Keone Kela has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 35, Keone Kela.
So stepping in, Kristen Stewart. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Number 14.
First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. The Tigers find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all in the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
Set to deliver on 2-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Line drive to left. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there.
Jacoby Jones.
Standing in now, Nico Goodrum, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Comes set and the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Pirates lead this one in front of the home crowd here at PNC Park in Pittsburgh. If you get a look at our line score to this point in the contest. Now batting, Jeimer Candelario. His past history with Keone Kela. He's 0 for 4. First pitch coming. Here it is. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Now the 1-0 down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Jones, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position.
That was definitely a 2-strike curveball there. The catcher turns his glove over and tries to make himself big to block it, but with no luck. The ball skips away, and it scored a wild pitch.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. The 2-2 one more time. Hit on the ground to third. Moran fields it cleanly, and the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
The catcher, number 4.
Stepping in, Reggie Coley. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Ball 2 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Skied into straightaway right. Cabrera's after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Daniel
Mikey Mata come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Pinch hitting for Detroit. Number 8, Mikey Mata.
Curveball taken for a strike on the inside. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. It's the Pirates 5 and the Tigers 4. Jacoby Jones will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Number 21, Jacoby Jones.
Blaine Hardy will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
Blaine Hardy.
Now in the box, Corey Dickerson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Corey Dickerson.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Hardy, a native of Washington, the Evergreen State. He was taken in the 22nd round during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Castellanos has a beat on it, 1 down.
The center fielder, number 6, Starling Marte.
So digging in now, Starling Marte. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Coley is after it. And he makes the throw to first. Marte is retired, 2 down now.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Into the box now, Josh Bell. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Fly ball to straightaway left. Goodrum sprinting after it. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates. They lead it 5-4. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Josh Harrison. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Harrison.
Felipe Vasquez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
73.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Oh and 1. Here it comes.
Nope.
1-1.
1-1.
Oh, and that runs in and gets him. So now the potential tying run is aboard to lead off the inning.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there.
Number 18, Darrell Lugo.
Into the box, Jordy Mercer, and they'll play for the tie here as he puts this one down. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Now batting.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the ninth, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
In now, Miguel Cabrera, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 home. A ball and a strike now. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Grounded back up the middle. Kramer from the outfield grass. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his third hit tonight.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
Standing in now, Nicholas Castellanos. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, how about that play to end this thing? That's what you call the icing on the cake. Cherry on top of the sundae. Exclamation point. I love it.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final tally. The Pirates get their 20th home win this year. Chris Archer earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Felipe Vasquez hammers down the save, his 21st of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. For the victorious Pirates, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.